Well, good morning, fellow patriots. The conservative patriot here. We got a lot to talk about. Be right back with you in 60 seconds. Well, good morning, fellow patriots. The conservative patriot here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Now, I'm sure you guys probably wondered by the title. Oh, we got already. Oh, that's me. The woke rights plan to fracture the mega base. Now, if we go to last March of last year, this is when this all kicked off, by the way. Oh, it's a good cup of Joe, by the way. Let's wait for people to get in here. Got a couple of people. Actually been sharing it out like crazy. But I want to talk about this subject because it's been going on since March of 2025. I've actually been pretty vocal about this on my X account. There is a coordinated effort and agenda by the so-called by the woke right to try and fracture the mega base. So you got all these, excuse me, you got all these foreign bots from India, Pakistan, Africa, Europe, UK, Canada. Get the heck out of here. Eat those things. New Zealand, Australia, the Middle East. These are all the countries that that are on X right now trying to fracture the mega base. But if you look at the reality of the whole thing, that's not the case. Man, it's good to be back. Let me tell you. Don't be shy to comment. So this bit of ditch effort to try to fracture this movement, and it's not working because if you look at social media, you look at oh, the sky is falling. Trump betrayed President Trump betrayed us. Blah 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 blah. It's the same song and dance. I mean, where have we heard that before? So, go to find out, Massey, along with Marjorie Trader Green, I've been taking money from these leftist groups of $7,000. So what we're gonna do now? Let's see if I can get this up here. Oh, my computer's actually cooperating today for once. Consider it's 8 years old. All right, so and as of right now, there's over 90% support people on there in the mega base that support what President Trump is doing in Iran right now. So for the last 47 years, the Iranian people have been oppressed, killed, everything you can name. And there's also this fake narrative out there that oh, we got U.S. ground invasion. No, President Trump is very against sending boots on the ground. He actually just said it the other day. He says it's a waste of time. It's not needed. It's not necessary. What we're doing right now is a naval bombardment of that country to try to free the people of Iran. That's it. But you got these panicans and these black pillars and doom and gloomers out there tell you a whole different. It's like same script as the left. So the main thing that we need to focus on right now is we need to make sure that the Save America Act gets passed in the Senate. President Trump did say that, yeah, it's going to hurt for a little bit, but you're already starting to see the oil go back down because the oil takers are getting through past Iran, which is a good thing. So don't let these people fool you. There's no fracture. There's no nothing. These are just people that are grifting off the mega brand just to make a quick buck. That's it. Now, the next slide that they're peddling is the fact that they said that next slide that they're peddling on now is Kristi Noem has been fired by the DHS. No evidence, no lies. Because that's funny. She was just at the new project that they're setting up is called the Shield of the Americas. And guess who's the head of that? Kristi Noem. So now she was not fired from her job. She was reassigned to a new job, and she's going to be perfect for this role. So there's another effort by the Walk Right to try to drive out his administration. That's another thing that's going on. Because if you look at President Trump, so I have it pinned on my my post here on YouTube, where I said you see the whole tweet, the whole post on President Trump's True Social platform. Nowhere in that post did he say she was fired. None. She's still in the administration. She's just serving a different new role. But the pancakes won't tell you that. Now the next one is, he's covered up for the Epstein files. No, he's not. He's like, oh, he's protected. He's not going after nothing's happening. Get out of here, you nuts. The little freaking flies that drive me nuts. Anyway, the next slide that peddle is he's covering up the Epstein files, which is false. In 1 year, he's already rescued 145,000 missing kids and arrested thousands of perverts and got them off the streets. They're now sitting in a jail cell. That's just in 1 year. Okay? So now he's not protecting pedophiles at all. That's not happening. Matter of fact, he just released 3.5 million files, which we can't validate if those are actual crimes or not. So that's a stupid move on Massey's part. When it was an ongoing investigation, if you with hold on, let me see if you guys. We got cinema. Oh, it's great to see you guys. Joe Carroll, I'm so sorry. I'm on a rant here. I'm ready to go. Yeah. So don't let the panicans fool you. Everything's going to be fine. President Trump said that people will die. He said, as sad as it is, that's what's going to happen. But the why that you don't need to believe is that we're having a ground invasion in Iran. There's no need for that. It's already been debunked. It's already been all this other stuff. It's not happening. If you listen to your president when he tells you that no, we don't need, even the Iranian people, like, no, we don't need boots on the ground. We just need you to weaken them. And that's what he's doing. See, the brilliant moves that President Trump is making right now is unbelievable. The whole point and focus of this is to cut off China. Because 80% of China's oil comes from Iran. So now he's going to be in charge of that. He said, if you want oil, you're going to have to come see me. Ask me. Same thing with Venezuela. It's like, oh yeah, you know that Panama Canal that we built, that thousands died to build? We're taking that too. That's ours. We own it, not you. Get the hell out. And that totally erases China's influence on the Western Hemisphere. You see what he's doing now? Now Cuba's next. Now he's not doing anything as the people of Cuba are already rising up. So it's only a moment of time for that regime collapses too. Oh, excuse me. See, look at that. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Okay, all right. Is this gonna cooperate or what? Yeah, they are. Yes, he is. Hey, Duke Raw, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm back. I got my main account back. 1st of October last year. Just so you guys are wondering, you have to be in bad since May of 2023. So, Patriots have taken total control. Yeah, he remembers that. Yeah. Oh man. So don't let these people mislead you. Don't even listen to these people because they're never right. So I also mentioned that there was a judicial coup against President Trump last year, also in February of 2025. And that's why he's seeing all these injunctions against him because they're trying to. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm sneezing. I love that. There's an objective by the left. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, they are about broke. That's the whole point of this. It's called the Monroe Doctrine. You ever heard the Monroe Doctrine? That's what he's doing right now. He is securing the Western Hemisphere. Like, hey, if you're going to do business here, you're going to go through me. You want oil? Come see me. You want to buy oil? Talk to me. Say what you're not going to do is try to come in here and dictate what we're going to do. It's okay, Silver, because you know what? These people are going to look stupid in the end. Forever doubting President Trump. Hey, M.Y. Deb, how you doing? Yeah, me too. But it's up to us to counter that narrative and talk about, because what they're trying to do is deflect and direct you in a different direction of all of the successes of the Trump administration has done in the first year. They're not going to tell you about the 145,000 kids that were rescued, that crossed the border through Biden's open border policy. They're not going to tell you that. They're not. This is going to say, oh, the sky is falling. We're screwed. That's all they're going to do. Huh. You're not going to fix this country overnight, folks. And if anything, you guys have heard me say this for the last since 2019. If you want to fix what's broken at your local level, then you have to get off your couch and go fix it. If you don't like that they're teaching critical race theory in your school, it's up to you to change that and fix it. We gotta help our president out here, folks. You can't sit on the sidelines anymore. No more. If you don't like what's going on in your state, it's up to you, average patriots of your state, to fix it. You guys have heard me say this for years, haven't you? Let me know in the chat. Some of you just came in maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Some of you have been with me since the very beginning. Yeah, this is a Duck Mega hat. I got it off at DonaldJTrump.com. I don't know why it's backwards. I don't know. But the most important thing I told you guys to do is you got to research who you're voting for. Make sure that they're best going to represent the Constitution. That they're going to do things that you want them to do. Because we got to stop sending these rhinos back into Congress. Okay? You guys have heard me say this time and time and time and time again. You have to fix what's broken at your local level. You can't do it you can't sit by anymore. You don't like how your state's being run? It's up to you to change that. You're not going to do that sitting on your couch. Because I register every year. Every year. And every year I look for good candidates. So and we got them in. Point of the matter is, another thing that these woke right is trying to do is trying to convince you to stay home or vote for a Democrat. That's the most freaking insane thing I've ever heard in my life. Take Nick Fuentes, for example. He said, "Oh, I'm going to go vote for Democrats." Oh, good. You do you, boo-boo. Don't listen to that kid. That kid is bad news. He's been a Democrat plant since his existence. Don't follow that kid. He's a moron. That's another thing. Back to that point, they are trying to support you away from President Trump. Gee, doesn't this sound familiar? When the Deceps tried to do the same exact thing? Oh yeah, it's the same playbook. But now we have 4 bots, which thank you, Elon Musk. Who to be? Oh yeah. When they tell you who they are, Cinema, believe them. We knew this guy was a communist. He's a socialist. And then these people keep voting them in. Oh, absolutely, NY Debs. Yeah. So you got to be careful who you follow. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. And then they pretend that they have all these anonymous sources that they have a pulse on this administration. I can tell you right now, nobody has a clue what he's doing. Shits you out of war. Never let the enemy know what you're up to. There's been no leaks. He could have done this any better. So the genius move that he created this project, so it could be out of the hands of the judicial here, activist judges here in America. See, he just outsmarted them. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just had breakfast. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So you got to stay actively engaged and actively involved at your local level. I've been telling you guys this since 2020. And people get mad at me. Like, oh no, he's going to win the last slide. There's no, well, 2020 taught you anything. You can't be complacent. You got to help our president out here. You got to bring in people that are gonna help him. Well, I just said that the right killed Charlie Kirk. Yeah, exactly. They're pushing that narrative too, including Candace Owens. It's disgusting. The woke right is also trying to take down Turning Point USA. They're trying to take down everything that Charlie built. Right now. It's disgusting. And then she comes up with this stupid documentary basically accusing Erica of being the one that murdered her husband. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Leave the poor girl alone. I mean, for God, heaven's sake, she just lost her husband, a loving father to her children. What the hell is the matter with you people? And then another thing, they connect all this crap to, oh, you're a Zionist, or you're or next thing at MTG, which quite frankly, kind of quite funny that she's all of a sudden against the president. She's all upset because he told her that she wasn't going to win that Senate race. Yeah, I hate to say, yeah, I have to say so. Cinema. She has to be. Money talks, people. Money corrupts people. 5 years ago, Marjorie Taylor Greene went on was so pro-Israel, and now all of a sudden, what changed? Money. How's somebody that went into Congress, what was it, 5 years ago or 6 years ago, whatever, have a net worth of $700,000, and they leaves Congress with $30 million in their pocket, and then we're going to have to pay her pension? Fuck that. She's always been a fraud. Laura Loomer's been calling her out for years, since the very beginning. And everybody called her crazy. And no. Yeah. So now we find out that Massey took like $7,000 from this jihadist. MTG, the same thing. All these people are taking money from these people. Get out of here. And so, this is why you gotta stay on your game, because this is an information war. Yeah. Ain't that nice? They're patting themselves on the back. Hey, we did something bad today. Hey, here's a 29% raise. While they stick it up your ass. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, as you guys can see, my hair's freaking... I gotta get it cut one of these days. And so, what we're seeing right now is them doing everything they can to try to defeat this movement that President Trump created in 2015. Freaking hairs drive me nuts. But it's just what problem. It's not working. It's not having any effect. Because all this fake rage and all this fake BS that you're seeing online, it's not reality. Because people don't care about Epstein or anything else. You go to an average person, they're going to look at you like, who? Epstein who? What? See, I'm worried about what the economy's doing, not that. Maybe 1%, not us. Because us that knew what these people, but another thing that people need to understand about this whole Epstein situation, these files weren't meant for us. The people already knew what these sick bastards have been doing, including Hollywood, by the way. They never, instead of it, they never supported him to begin with. It was all ruse. It was all just pretend. That's all it was. All these people would do was grifting off the mega movement, making all millions of dollars, and then when he did something they didn't like or they don't fucking get or understand, that's when they turned on him. Yeah, we lost 6 of our warriors. Well, technically 7 because I think they found the 7th one. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up, Joe Carroll. Yeah. Uh, Anybody aware that Marjorie Trader Green took a photo with the co-founder of Cove Tank? Hmm. And then maybe a week later, they had like these freaking leftists going exactly where President Trump was going to be in that restaurant. Quickie dink, don't you think? I think so. Yes. Cinema, you are correct. PJ Turner, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, pretty much. So those who actually still support our president and what he's doing, we need to start counter messaging these people and talk about the successes he's doing. Because this the Shield of the Americas project that he's about to put out. Oh, you want to talk about genius? That's it right there. Yeah, there you go. Say hello to each other. It's really great to talk to you guys, seriously, because I haven't talked to you guys since 2023, when it came to lives, anyway. Campbell Carl, how you doing? And so that's what's happening. It's been a conservative effort. Yeah, yeah, freaking gotcha. Sorry. Oh, I did get him. Damn it. Yeah, definitely get say hello to who brought it all these. Yeah, exactly. And and just an update on that. Over 3 million illegals have been pointed out of here. 3 million in 1 year. So he's ahead of schedule on that front. They're all self-deporting because all their cash cows being cut off. They're like, okay, what do we do now? Get out of here. Oh, glad you did. And that strike we did in Venezuela, oh, that was textbook, man. That you could have done that any better. So we're gonna read that post that President Trump put out there. Hold on his social post. I gotta find it first. Should have had this queued up before I went live, but I couldn't wait to talk to you guys. Point of the matter is, let the poor guy cook. He's only been in office for over a year now, and right bitching. Well, not us here in the chat, but you get what I mean. Oh, here's a good post that President Trump just reposted on his Truth Social platform, and it's by Della. This is all by design to make POTUS and Republicans look bad for the midterm elections. Yes, America needs a clean house of these leftist agitators. All they do is create havoc in America. They proved it with Biden's disaster for 4 years. Enough. Yeah, she's so right. Now, hold on. I'm going to see if I can find it here. It's going to take me a little bit. So just bear with me. Yeah, God bless Scott Pressler, man. He's doing awesome. He said this great job by hardworking Scott Pressler on Fox Surprise talking about using the filibuster or talking filibuster in order to pass the Save America Act, an 88% issue with all voters. Yes, we do want this. It must be done immediately. It supersedes everything else. We must we must go to the front of the line. I, as president, will not sign other bills until this is passed, and not the watered down version. Go for the gold. Must show voter ID and proof of citizenship, and mail-in ballots except for the military, illness, disability, travel, no men and women's sports, those transformers, mutilization for children do not fail. President Donald J. Trump. Now, hold on, see if I can find it. For 47 years. Oh, sorry. Come on, you stupid thing. Yeah, I just tried to find it, guys. So just talk
the number one sciatic nerve pain vitamin.
Yeah, I had it. It's terrible. This is a couple of days ago. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Trying to find it because he tweets like crazy. All right, hush up, you. You putz. Hold on, trying to find it here. Give me a sec. We're almost there. This is 3 days ago. I mean, he tweets like crazy, which is good. Oh, I like this one. It said there'll be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. After that, in the selection of a great and acceptable leaders, we and many of our wonderful and very brave allies and partners will work tirelessly to bring Iran back from the brink of destruction. Make it economically bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Iran will have a great future. Make Iran great again. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President. All right, here it is. I said, I'm pleased to announce that a highly respected United States Senator from the great state of Oklahoma, Mike Wynn Mullen, will become the United States Secretary of Homeland Security, DHS, effective March 31st, 2026. The current Secretary, Christy Dome, who has served us well, and has numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving, keyword, moving to the special envoy for the Shield of the Americas. Our new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere, we are announcing on Saturday in Doral, Florida. I thank Christy for her service at the homeland. 17 years in the United States Senate. McLean has done a tremendous job representing the wonderful people of Oklahoma. So that sounds like a reassignment, doesn't it, to you? I think I got him this time. I did. Yes. Ha! Where I won all 77 out of 77 counties in 2016, 2020, and 2024. A mega warrior and former undefeated professional MMA fighter, McLean truly gets along well with people and knows the wisdom and courage required to advance the America First agenda. So does that sound like he fired her to you? I don't think so. Yeah, so this guy's going to be a bulldog, it looks like, which is good. So there you have it. You can look at my my post that I did on a community post. It says it right there. There's nothing in here that indicates that Christy Owen was fired. She was. Well, it says be moving. Will be moving. That's not fired. You dumbasses. Not you guys. The freaking trolls that came into my video the other day. Oh my gosh. These people are dumb. Yeah, exactly. But you tell me in the comments that sounded like that was a reassignment, not a firing. Because that's what the panicans are telling you right now. 100%. And hold on. I have my X account. Let's see if I can find some. Because I got so many, it's crazy. Hold on. I want to give it a sec. If it would load, that'd be great. Uh, no, that's not it. That's for C. Hold on. I got so many. It's crazy. Hold on. What's this one? Uh, hold on. I'm trying to find a good one. Yeah. Okay, so this is from March 20. I want you guys to listen to this. Hold on. Let's see if I can cue it up here. All right. Is that video file? No. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh shit, dummy. It's been a while since I used this, guys. So bear with me. Yeah, that's really sad, isn't it? All right, hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. All right, cue work. Oh, oh, that's good gas. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So probably thinks that there's Democrat plants have infiltrated the movement. So this post is from this Christmas Eve of 2025. Here it is. Well, good morning, fellow patriots, the conservative patriot. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Well, it's officially Christmas Eve, and I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a blessed Happy New Year. I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow. Spend time with your families and all that wonderful stuff. But don't forget the true meaning of it. Celebrating the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to get on here because I have a hunch, and 99% of the time, I'm always right. What if the psyop that we're seeing right now was a concoction by the Democrat Party to fracture the mega base against President Trump? Because don't forget, this has been going on for the last 3 years. It started with the DeSimps. It's starting with the so-called influencers. You see the pattern yet? Their whole objective is to fracture this mega base, and it's not working. It's not working at all. Because what have we learned so far? That most of these so-called America First accounts are either from Europe, UK, Pakistan, or the Middle East. Yeah. So I wrote a long post. I definitely encourage you guys to read it, all of it, because everything I stated there was a fact. But the question you need to ask yourself is this: Why? Why isn't anybody talking about the 129,000 missing migrant children? I had to pause this just for a second. This is before the numbers of the 145,000 that have been rescued. But pay attention to what I say here. That have been rescued. Why isn't anybody talking about the thousands of perverts that have been arrested, taken off the streets, and put in jail? But we're supposed to believe that Pam Body's not doing anything. Sure, okay, whatever you say. And like I said, for the 20th freaking time, people who think they know what's going on don't have a clue. I'm going to say this again for the people in the back of the room, seeing as you don't seem to have the freaking brainstem to figure it out. We don't know what President
Well,
Trump is thinking right now, what counter moves he's doing right now, and what he plans to do. But you think, after everything they did to them and his family, that he's just going to let these people walk free? Are you out of your freaking mind? No. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Nobody does. I don't care if well, my sources say this, I don't give a shit what your sources say. I don't care. And psst, just a little FYI, Epstein was not a campaign issue. I'll say that again for the people in the back of the room. Epstein was not a campaign promise. Was not. The files that he did promise. There you go. This wasn't even an issue up until this point. Because the Democrats knew the only reason why the Democrats called for these files to be released because they wanted to get him. And guess what? They got nothing except they exposed all of them. See how that works? Was to release was the JFK files, the RFK files, and the Martin Luther King files, and he has done that. So instead of focusing on the accomplishments and the wins that President Trump has got for us this year, we're focusing on this. Now, mind you, it's been a whole entire year that we're focusing our energy on this, but we could be going after the bad guys. So instead, we're wasting time, we're wasting valuable resources being stuck on this freaking issue instead of going after doing the real work. I have yet to see anybody provide me with evidence of a cover up, other than what the panickids are telling you and these so called big influencers are telling you. I have yet to see any evidence of that. Zero. I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know. Every time I hit that thing, all right, let's see what this one is. I have no idea. You ain't kidding. All right, come on, Gil. Let's go. Ugh. Fantastic weekend. It's a fantastic Sunday as well. Well, since we brought to bring on the whole Ukraine issue. Oh no, that's about the whole Ukraine thing. Hold on. I get many videos about this subject. Wait, what's this one? I have no idea. Welcome aboard the fellow patriots. Like I said, for the patriot here. Hope you guys have had a fantastic day. Well, I want to address. There was another campaign promise that he's trying to fulfill right now, but sadly, the rhinos and the Democrats are working against them. So that's why you need to get on the phone with your senators and demand that they pass the Save America Act now. Get on the phone. Don't wait. Get pissed. But do it in a polite way, though. What's this? Oh yeah, it's just all the pancakes out there say that the turkeys were too expensive when they were 84 cents a pound where I live. 84 cents a pound. The biggest one they had was like 97 cents per pound. It was $17 for a turkey versus 4 years ago when the turkeys were like $50. That's a major drop in prices. Eggs where I'm at, I'm sure where you guys are at, are at the lowest they've ever been. Matter of fact, they continue to go down. Because the 18 cut of eggs, organic eggs I usually get, well, like almost $9, and now they're like $6. $6.56. So it's getting there. Yeah, exactly. All right, what's this one? I got so many. Okay, hold on a minute. What's this one? All right, let's see what this is about. I have no idea. It's been a while. It's been about four. The new fellow patriots, the conservative patriot here, because having a fantastic day. Well, I figured out exactly why Democrats don't want voter ID. It's quite simple. Because they know once that's implemented, they'll never win an election ever again. There you go. This is why they President Trump warned us about this in May of 2020. Do you remember? Yeah. He told us they were going to use mail-in voting to rig the election. And through the machines. Well, it doesn't matter. Election's done, whatever. He told you 5 years ago what they were going to do, and everybody ignored him, except for me. So let's recap about the whole freaking poke thing that he was proud of. Now, if you remember early on, the early days of the pandemic, because that's what it was, all you had to do is look at the Vet 201 that was in late 2019. The facts are there. He always told you what the care was, which is HCQ and CPAC. He always told you what the care was. And so many people missed the message. He told you they were going to use mail-in balloting to rig the election in 2020. He told you that. This is why you got to pay attention to what the man is telling you. I know you guys do, but I'm talking about the people that get the thumb up their butts. Wait, what's this one? Right here. Yes. November 3rd of 2025. Hold on, give it a second. I want you to listen to this one very carefully. Well, good evening. Well, good afternoon. It's actually technically nighttime now. Daylight savings time. We go back an hour. So I just watched another incredible video by Prohethian Action updates. Barbara and Susan, and I definitely encourage you guys to follow Susan and Barbara from Promethean Updates. They're here on YouTube. These ladies are fantastic. They're awesome. They give you a better understanding of what President Trump is doing, what moves he's making, and what he's dismantling. So you can find the Promethean Updates here on YouTube. I definitely, if you guys see me post them on a community page all the time, watch them. They're great, fantastic. They're always spot on. There is a massive psyop going on right now to divide the mega base before the midterms. Did you hear that? There's a massive psychological operation to divide the mega base before the midterms. That's what's going on here. And Democrats are probably very much a part of this. Yeah, bingo. This is infiltration instead of invasion. And I told you guys, what was it, 5 or 6 years ago, also, if you guys remember, I know it's been a while, 6 years at least, you heard me say that there's going to be a lot of infiltration going on. I wish I could find that damn freaking live stream I did when I talked to you guys, it was in October 2019. I talked about a bioweapon being unleashed. And I said something, I remember it clear as a bell. It said something's coming and it's not good. I said, I don't think I use mail-in ballots or I think I use a bioweapon. Well, guess what? They use both. I told you that. Yeah, it's pretty much what the communists have done here. That's another thing I want to get into. Communists use infiltration as a weapon to infiltrate movements. That's why I think, get the hell out of here. Freaking little freaking in the ass. Get out of here. Butthole. Anyway, they use infiltration as a weapon to infiltrate movements, and I think that's what's happened here. Get out of here. Goodness sakes. Drive me nuts. Oh, whoops. Hold on, I gotta put this on my community post. I know you guys are already here, but there we go. I know you guys are right here, so night lights on. That's great. Oh yeah, he is. And we know too. But listen to this very carefully. And like I've been telling you for months, I'd say there's a lot of people that pretend to be MAGA, but really aren't. Mm-hmm. Very important. Their goal, their ultimate mission is to divide the mega base by any way that they can. You see that these so-called influencers. I mean, this whole thing started, with this whole bombing of Iran situation, which President Trump said for 20 years, since he was a civilian, Iran could not have a nuclear weapon. He said it for 20 years. He also said it on the campaign trail. Iran could not have a nuclear weapon. So he had to take them out. So, and then the whole Epstein debacle, which you already know, which they just released about 33,000 documents and another 43,000 included the flight logs. And that's still not enough, apparently. So let me get something to your thick skulls, the people that turned on President Trump. He didn't say what happened, the horrific shit that happened to these victims was a hoax. He would say the way the Democrats were perpetrating it is a hoax. Okay? They said it when they were taking questions from the press for months. This is a massive psyop to divide the mega base before the midterms. That's what this is. And Prometheum Updates nails it once again. Thank you, ladies. They're absolutely correct in their assessment. I mean, they've been in politics for 50 years. That's incredible. But that's what's happening right now. There's a massive psyop operation here on X to try to get people away from President Trump right now. Mm-hmm. I've been saying this since at least April of this year. This is what's happening. There's a massive psyop operation to try to divide the mega base for the midterms because they know that Democrats are done. They're toast. I mean, probably because most of them can keep the House. They're probably going to get about 25 to 30 more seats. And that's my prediction, by the way. Maybe. Yeah, it always happens. Get maybe 6 or 7 pickups in the Senate. So, what's the next best thing? Let's try to divide the mega base based on bullshit. So, guys, just so you guys know, this is my X account. This is mine. But I've been on X since 2022. Since Elon, get the hell out of here. Damn it. Freaking things. I've been on there since 2022, and then when Elon bought it, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, we still are. That's what it is. This is a massive psyop campaign to fracture our base. And for somebody to say that President Trump is just one man, mega is not just a movement. No, let me understand something to you idiots in the back of the room, okay? President Trump is the one who created this movement, the mega movement, back in 2015. Nobody else, and he's the one that reshaped the Republican Party and gave us a new form of identity and to take on the old guard, okay? 2007. Wow. So let's just get that straight. So understand this is a massive psyop operation to divide us so we lose the midterms. And I think it's gonna backfire. There he is. I mean, you see who these people are. Yeah, they call President Trump stupid, or he's compromised. He's compromised by Israel. It's ridiculous. You know, like you people need to wake up and get the head out of your ass and stop with this nonsense. Anyway, I meant what I said too. There's a lot of great. I'm telling you, you gotta get a lot of great information. You're missing out if you're not on X, man. I'm telling you. This is President Trump. He says Australia is making a terrible humanitarian mistake by allowing the Iranian national weapons sovereignty to be forced back to Iran, where he's starting to see who's disloyal to him. Our so-called allies. They're not our friends. They're just assholes. Part of the globalist system. I think he's starting to figure that out too. Here's Marco, man. This guy's incredible.
Homecoming came sadly and tragically.
He's playing roles. He's like, okay, I need you to do this. Okay. He's doing so many jobs right now. He's like, holy crap. He's doing very well. President Trump, he said he would go down as the greatest Secretary of State we've ever had. I believe it. He really is. At first, I'm like, oh no, we're screwed. But nah, he's really impressed me when it comes to diplomacy for the United States. He's doing a tremendous job. Unbelievable job. Oh, he's gonna be playing the new Melania film. Oh, by the way, how many guys have you? How many of you guys seen the new movie by Melania called Melania? Did you guys see that? It's supposed to be on Prime. I do have Prime myself. Today, actually. Maricopa. Oh, things are getting spicy. Spicy! Yep, they are making a terrible mistake. I guess President Trump is starting to see who's loyal to him when it comes to ally wise. Tisk tisk. Oh, SK Double Dub. She is awesome. She's another great account you should follow. Patriot Dad too. They actually have a pet podcast on here. I put a couple on here. It's called the Patriot Source Podcast. You definitely need to watch it because they've been freaking fake ass mega for a while too. Does this look like a man that's worried to you? Look at this photo. Does this look like a man that is worried to you about anything that's going on right now? Look at him. That's the person you voted for in 2024, right there. Do exactly what he's doing right now. That's the most iconic photo I've ever seen him put on his platform. Look at that. He's got that look of "Don't fuck with me." I love it. Yeah. Did you guys see the film? Let me know in the chat. Oh, The regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. You're damn right. But you're going to make threats, Lily. He's basically letting our enemies know, don't fuck with us or you're going to pay the price. You're going to end up just like Iran. Now, please note that he's not there to target the Iranian people. They're very strategic on who they strike. They're very careful of who they strike. And if you're a patriot in Iran, stay indoors. Don't go outside till you're instructed to. We just don't want to see you guys get killed anymore. Want you to be safe. So if you're a Iranian patriot that's in Iran right now, stay indoors. Don't go out. See, look at this. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I love that one. Hold on, give it a second. Yeah, I don't know. It's my thing's not the best here, so just. Right up against the TV. Right now. Well, could have been last night. But that's Cuba, right there. They don't have propaganda to propagandize the masses anymore. Now that people are getting fed up and starting to fight back. This is part of the Monroe Doctrine. President Trump doesn't have to do anything. He's just letting the people do it. Isn't that brilliant? It's not the Save Act, it's the Save America Act. A much better, more important name. So part of me thinks that Thune's either bought out or they have something on Thune. Because why the hell would he not pass this important piece of legislation that 84% of the people want? He's got to be taking some type of bribe or money for either Soros or backroom deals. It's got to stop. This is another. What else? That's like here's another panicking. Alex Jones. Very sad. Operation Fury proves it's both America first and proudly mega. Damn right. They've been waging. Let me give you a better understanding. For the last 47 years, Iran has waged war against us. And death to America, death to the Americans, and death to the Israel too. So we finally have a president that's not taking their bullshit anymore and taking them out. There's another great account I follow by the name of Barry Cunningham called Fanfare. He's a great guy. He's even been calling out the Panicans too. He's a great guy. This is Barry Cunningham on. You can find him on YouTube too. He's fantastic. Support these fuck bastards. See, this is a side that the people that the regime doesn't want you to see. The Iranian people do not hate Israel and they do not hate America. These are actually protests. They actually had vigils all across the world for the 6 warriors that people. They don't hate us, folks. They never did. Because I saw a video. This is when I started watching another great channel. You need to watch. It's Goldie. Let me see. Give it a minute. She's an Iranian that lives in Canada. She's a great person too. You can find her on YouTube. She very much since this whole Iranian revolution began, she's been on it, man, since day one. So she's an Iranian, but she lives in Canada. She's incredible. So if you want to know what's actually happening, she has all the information for you there. See, this is RTC. These are the ones that are killing innocent Iranians. These bastards need to go. Yeah, see, he wants to give them asylum. These women here. He wants to protect them. Yeah, this is Raza Pahlavi. He's actually the exiled crown prince that was exiled out of Iran during the son Reza Pahlavi. This is who the people trust. This is who the people want as their leader. He was the exiled crown prince when Iran fell to the Islamic Republic in 1979. Yeah, it's exactly what he's doing, and people just don't freaking see it. And even President Trump has acknowledged the Iranian people. He's like, oh, no, it's another paid protest. And he looked again. He's like, no, it's not. Wow. He says people hugging my photos, kissing my photos and paying respects to the. Hold on. This is the true Iranian people. All right. Watch, you got this is gonna warm your heart. This is the real Iranian people. By the way, they have like a flag of Israel and a flag of America, and these people refuse to step on it. They refuse to step on it. There's like a few that did, but they refuse to do it because they don't hate us, folks. Oh, there's another good channel. It's called Tausi TV. He's very good. He's from. This is heartbreaking. See, this is an Iranian. This is an Iranian woman. It says in our hearts we can put the sorrow of the dear ones. We must show appreciation for those dear ones in all countries aside of Iran, who granted gatherings and offerings of flowers and candles. Look at how sweet that is. This is an Iranian. This is the price of warriors. This is what people need to understand. This is why we have the greatest military in the world. All these battles for you. This is what they're doing. They're fighting these. Look at us. This is the true Iranian people who are very grateful for what we have done for them. They are deeply moved and deeply thankful. Here we go. Watch this. This is the Iranian people paying their respects to 6 of our warriors that were killed in the line of duty. Hold on. See if I can pull this up a little bit. All right. You ready? This is the Iranian people. I think this is in London, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Look at what they're doing for us. Isn't that great? Honoring the 6 soldiers that were killed in the line of duty. This is the price of warrior's face every day. Look at that. Look at the tear of his eye. Not rid of Iranian people. They don't hate us. Never have. Yes, they are. This is Goldie Karamari. You can find her on YouTube. All you have to do is type it Goldie. You'll find it right there. These are evil people, bastards. And I hope President Trump takes them out. Already, Americans did vote for the president, by the way, in hopes that he would free them, and that's exactly what he did. And even Reza Pahlavi thanked the president for this move as well. With us, I think this is an yeah, he's put up propaganda. What a see, she pays close attention to our stuff too. By the way, thanks to Elon Musk, despite the Islamic regime's attempts to silence them, it's not working. Oh man, that's too funny. Yeah, exactly. So for to protect us here, but I'm not trying to be freaking anybody out, but keep your eyes on the swivel because there are sleeper cells in this country. So just keep your eyes peeled, pay attention what's going on, and make sure you have what a you know what I mean. Make sure you're armed to the freaking teeth because they are here. We already received 3 terrorist attacks in the last week and a half, so they're here. I just want to make you aware. I'm not trying to freak you out or nothing, but these sleeper cells are here. They've been here for a long time. And if you go to Iran, yeah, this guy's gonna be gone within a week or off. Yeah, this is another good cause I have. See, this is what this is what the regime is doing. They've already killed over 35,000 to 40,000 innocent Iranians that are standing up to take down this regime. Well, I don't think they have much left. So the White House has instructed people to stay indoors, don't go out for any reason. This is how evil these people are. This Islamic ideology is. And it's here, folks. I don't know what that person said, but bye bye. See, this is the shutdown of the internet. It's been going on since the first of they did have it back up for a period of time and then they shut it off again. Thank you for getting rid of that person. Appreciate that. We got the best bars in the world, I tell you. I'm sure what he said was stupid and idiotic, probably. So this is Tel Aviv. Anyway, pal, enjoy it while you can. Another problem you need to be aware of is the Islamic takeover here in America. That's another thing you need to keep into account. Because it's mosques being built all over the country. Here in Massachusetts, there's over 150,000 of these people that live here in my state. 50,000 of them are registered to vote. So you can guess how these people stay in power. Not to take into account the 400,000 illegal immigrants that we still have here. Oh, excuse me. So yeah. This is a great account. Daily Republican. This lady is awesome. Now she is deaf, but she is awesome. The information that and the data that she presents to everybody. She actually has a book coming out in October of this year. She is an incredible person. The information she provides and shares with us daily is just oof. It's mind blowing. I can tell you that. This is Cuba overnight, as I showed you. I guess you have to. Yeah, I get quite a few good replies. Some negative. What in the heck? I don't know. That was weird. Let's go to help foreign background networks to exploit vulnerable Americans. Fraud and extortion. Okay. Oh man. Just destroyed another one. U.S. Air Force just hit and destroyed an Iranian warship off the coast of Bandar Abbas, Iran. Bye bye. Down to the ocean you go. Oh man, that I like that. Yeah, thanks to the Democrat shutdown, our country is now less safe because they're refusing to fund DHS. But this is how stupid these people are. ICE is funded until 2029 because we passed that last reconciliation bill back in I think it was December last year. So this is the Democrats' motive. They want to destroy this country from as much as they can. They don't want us to be a prosperous nation. Right back. I'm just gonna put this on the charger. They don't want us to be a prosperous nation. See, Pankins are hit. This is people who want ID. 85% Latino and 70% of Black people want voter ID. There you go. Even CNN has to is forced to admit it. I've seen a lot of stuff in politics, but I've never seen people who hate their country nearly as much as the current Democrats. Yeah, I'm sharing that one. Democrats are going to do whatever they can to bring this country down. They don't want this president to succeed. They don't. They want him to fail just like everything else that they did. See? They're not going to. They want They want to totally destroy and create the chaos and then the solution. Oh, I can't wait. Now streaming on. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I have it on my big screen. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm sure it's gonna be good. Ah, I like this. I like this guy. It says, "Don't fall for psyops. Don't let for you." Now I gotta put yes. I am absolutely. There you go. This is sitcom. Central Command. Oh yeah, look at that boy. Bye bye, jerk offs. You're getting wiped out. And don't freak out. It's this. I don't see this world less than maybe a couple more weeks, and then they'll be done. Because we're not playing at. People need to understand something. We're not playing on defense no more. We're going there to win wars, not lose them, not be there forever. So again, we have the B-52 Stratocaster bomber coming your way. You're in deep shit. Oh, but you have these freaking people in the sky. You guys see a lot of people shit their pants. Oh, look at that beast. Oh, this is these the B-52s have been around since the 1950s, folks. Well, you see these in your sky, you're in deep shit. You're gonna be begging for mama, literally. And that what is it? The Cobra Cut. No, damn. I forget what it's called. Bye bye. Drop it like flies. Oh, see what he has to say here. On.
Anniversary on July 4th. Already we've had big celebrations to commemorate the 250th birthdays of the Army, the Navy, and the United States Marines, but there is much.
Oh, I can't show it. It's got copyright crap. Ah, probably gonna get hit with copyright with that. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize it. He puts good music. Awesome. He's been calling out the Panicans too. All right, Luma, I'm sure you know who she is. Been right since day one. I had to shut that off, guys, because you get copyright struck. Unfortunately, I didn't realize he had. See, this is a big problem. These bastards are overtaking America right now. We need to get them the hell out of our country. Oh, oops. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Uh-oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're a deep shit now. But once you have the P-52s Stratocasters involved, you're fucked. You're done. Don't worry. Iran's got to be able to rebuild after all this is said and done. This is not a regime change, folks. No. This is not freaking the Rhinos and Bill Clinton. No, he's going to allow the people of Iran to choose their leader. Period. His Tommy Robinson, he's actually here in America right now. Another great investigative journalist from the UK. It's unbelievable because he's speaking out against the rape games and everything else that's going on there in the UK. Now he's starting to see the same thing. He you might want to take his word seriously, America. Let's see. See, all it takes is one. See, this is the Monroe Doctrine. This is exactly what President Trump is doing, and this is what the rhinos. Well, he's not having it. Another person that's a panicking, that's a grifter, is Tucker Carlson. Look at this guy. Look at it. Propagandist. Cash Patel is hard at work. I mean, he's not stopping. I mean, he is on it like that. I mean, being a director of a whole entire agency is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. Megyn Kelly, another grift there, including the Hudge twins. Yep, they're part of it too. No, this is another one that fell. Sergeant Benjamin Pendleton, 26 of Kentucky, has been named as the latest American warrior killed, fighting to crush the Iranian regime. Oh, damn. He did say there was going to be casualties. So we got a seventh one. I mean, he's doing everything he can to make sure that doesn't happen, but you can't save everybody. Here's another freaking satanic cult member. Her, Candace Owens. What a biatch. She's crazy. Bye-bye. That was March 7th. Look at this. Pancakes hardest hit. Yep. It says breaking. Crude oil price falls back under $100. So he said it's only going to be temporary, and it's already, you already got to see this. You got to see everything go right back down. So Democrats and the Panicans lose again. There's our press secretary, Caroline Levitt, always giving us updates of what's going on. I think there's a press conference today, actually. I can't play it because probably get copyrighted for it. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, hold on. Does it have music?
Individual that was outspoken for the American people, and then all of a sudden she does this for the
what?
man. Does the truth always?
All right, listen to this. Watch this.
Man, does the truth always come out later on down the road. You know, a lot of people know Marjorie Taylor Greene as this loudmouth individual that was outspoken for the American people, and then all of a sudden she does this switch up in the last couple months and then abruptly just resigns. Makes you wonder why, right? Now it's being reported and found, and I confirmed myself on the FEC website that Marjorie Taylor Greene was receiving funds from the Marouk family. And if you're not familiar with the Marouk family, more specifically Sam Marouk, it's an individual here in the state of Texas who is a huge funder of the left. For example, this is part of his family, Hassan. Others in the Marouk family, showing Act Blue, Ilhan Omar, and then Sam himself. And I ran it through a couple AIs just to verify, make sure, maybe I read something wrong. But then people are like, oh, it's only $7,000. Yeah, but it's $7,000 from an extremely blue individual. That in itself is a red flag, pun intended. Because not only would it explain her 180 there at the end, it would also explain her abrupt resignation out of nowhere. Oh, but her family was being threatened. Yeah, she's a congressional member. That happens to them literally every day. That's nothing new. But I knew there was something off about her, and this kind of points to the right direction for me. Does it explain the whole story? No, but it's starting to come into focus a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. These are this bastard right here. Thank goodness. Yeah, this is why I repost Tommy's stuff, because Britain's dealing with the same thing. So wake up, America! You're at a crossroads. Do not follow the path of destruction that Britain, France, Germany, and Sweden have taken. Be safe like Hungary or Poland and stop the Islamization of America now. I agree. Get these assholes the fuck out of here. These people don't align with our values. They only come here to conquer. Excuse me. Don't bite. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. Look at this. Oh, damn.
Oh my god! Hang on. Oh my god, It's still going.
Keep your seatbelts on. It's everywhere.
What is this?
Oh my god! Hang on. Oh my god, It's still going.
Keep your seatbelts on. It's everywhere.
Oh, shit. Excuse my French. Isn't that a great count I follow called Stealth Medical? She's great. Oh, this freaking hair is driving me freaking crazy. Hey. Dan Bongino, another great guy. He was the deputy director. He went back to podcasting a couple months ago. And boys, he's been killing it. Who is that? That's a spam call. I ain't worried about it. That's a spam call. What else is new? I get those every day. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people. These are the people you want to avoid right here. All the this is another great. She is on it. She's been talking about the Islamic takeover of America for a very long time. She does great work in that regard. And the message is starting to resonate with people, so that's good. That was a great episode today. I'm gonna see if it's on X. One of these movies on Prime, because they do have Prime. See, this is what you gotta look up for these psychos. Now they're in federal custody. So, could you imagine if that thing went off? How many people would have been injured? Oh. So just be aware of your surroundings. I'm not saying to freak out. Make sure you're locked and loaded. And yeah. Ready to kick some ass if you need to. See? Yeah, go in there. Yeah, this is ICE in Boston. They're doing some stuff here as well. President Trump, once again, always told you what was it coming before it happens. And boom. There you go. See what you guys are saying here. Sorry. I have to call yesterday to fix up great big tree limbs that dropped and removed them out of the road. And he dropped his DL and didn't. That ain't good. Yeah, exactly. The state crew came back today to clean up, and they found his wallet. Oh, that must have been a relief, though. He was like, oh shit, I lost my wallet, and then they came find it today. Phew. That's a headache getting all that stuff back. Ooh. Right on. See, this is what happens. Oh, damn it. No. Stop it. Record, the FBI has seized election records from Maricopa. Oh, this is getting spicy, man. This is getting spicy. It's getting crazy. See, look at this. Look. They're doing it. They're taking him all over the world. Look at a Trump flag. And they have the flag of the place that they're living in. They respect the country that took them in. See, they have the British flag out there too. Look, or wherever they're living, it's the American flag or the Canadian, whatever. They still have it because they respect our laws, and they did it the right way. Yeah, he's pushing for energy dominance. Be honest with you, we don't need anybody's oil. We got it right here at home. So yeah, no reason why we took a little bit of a hit is because we maybe 23% comes from Iran. But that's going to change. It's already starting to. Now it's already going back under $100 again. We're going to start to see oil markets go down again. Just as he told you. Oh, here's another good guy.
It up, but trying to create an international incident.
Probably not, hasn't been reported, but it's a fact that last night in Qatar and Saudi Arabia, authorities arrested Mossad agents planning on committing
and
bombing.
This is not true at all. He's a freaking liar, but let's continue.
In those countries. Now, that's weird.
He 100% made that up. Do you know how we know that that's a lie? Because the official spokesperson for the country of Qatar and the official spokesperson for Saudi Arabia both came out and said Tucker completely made that up. Now, here's the even wilder part. What they did confirm that they told Tucker was that they caught agents of the IRGC, Revolutionary Guard from Iran. They caught those agents in their countries trying to plan bombings. At no point did they mention Israel or the Mossad. Tucker literally took a story that he got direct from the Qatari and Saudi Arabian governments involving the Iranian Revolutionary Guard planning bombings in their cities and them capturing their agents. And then he just decided to call them Mossad. Nobody told him they were Mossad.
Bible told us that there'll be many that will turn against Israel. That's what we're seeing happen. See, this is who you want. This way, we're gonna watch this right here. Hold on. Hold on. Sound up. Okay. Or is it up?
Donald Trump just got some help in his fight against the British and the BBC this week. Russian official and Putin ally Kirill Dmitriev dropped 2 bombshell posts. Here's the first one. Many more people have become awake after revelations of the BBC's doctoring of Trump's speech. And here's the second one. The UK's warmongering leftist global government, not the people, is the main obstacle to peace in Ukraine. The UK anti-Trump government supported Kamala, had Johnson destroy peace agreement with Russia, destroys Britain, and undermines America's security. Timely. These posts represent a tectonic shift, wrecking over 100 years of imperial manipulation. The Russians are no longer playing by the globalist games. And neither is Donald Trump. And the British know it. And as we're going to see, they're admitting it. But here's the problem. Not enough Americans, and way not enough of the MAGA movement, knows it because they have their heads trapped in the manufactured psyops that the British are running. Today.
Key point right there. Manufactured psyops. These ladies are fantastic. This is Susan Ortega. And the other person is Barbara. You can find them on X too. If you need to see in action here on X, I'm telling you guys, you're missing out if you're not on this freaking platform. I'm telling you. This is where it's at.
It's Epstein. Last week it was Fuentes versus Mark Levin, and on about how MAGA is breaking up. I'm Susan Kokinda, and I've been part of a movement that has studied and exposed the British role for 5 decades. I've fought for a return of the American policies that will put the modern-day British Empire out of business. And I'm here to show you how Donald Trump is doing just that. But before I
pay attention to this line very closely.
Start, please hit the like and subscribe buttons so that we can expand our reach on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So what we're going to do today is first look at a tell-all London Guardian article which shows that the British know the jig is up. Second, I'm going to look at one of Trump's most important speeches, which shows that he knows who the enemy is. And third, how his economic revolution can end the globalist control once and for all. So let's start with the Guardian article. Now, the Guardian is probably the most anti-Trump publication in the world, and I know that's saying a lot. This was an article that was published on Sunday by longtime British operators in The Guardian who cover Russia. One of those authors, Piotr Sauer, has a very interesting lineage because his father, Dirk Sauer, was a journalist who moved to Russia right after the Berlin Wall fell in 1989 and then set up the Moscow Times and another publication, which was a joint venture of the Wall Street Journal and the Financial Times. You don't get any more globalist or imperialist than those 2 publications. And then after the outbreak of the Ukraine war, those publications were declared foreign agents by the Russian government, and Dirk Sauer had to leave Russia. So this Guardian piece is not just a knockoff article, because the Sauers are obviously globalist insiders. So let's go through some of the most important sections of this article. Here's the first. In recent years, Britain has become the villain of choice in Moscow's eyes. And then a little bit later, this year, Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service, the SVR, said London today, like on the eve of both world wars, is acting as the main global warmonger. Now, stop for a minute and think.
Now, this is true because UK, aka Keir Starmer, and his government is trying to undermine President Trump's peace efforts in Ukraine. So he's doing everything, and Zelensky has no plans to end this war. He doesn't, because he always runs to his buddies in Europe or the UK to ask to beg for money. So what she exposed here was the fact that the UK under Keir Starmer is the one sabotaging his peace efforts in Ukraine right now.
Think about that. Both world wars, a lot of people know the British role in World War I, but the fact that the Russian intelligence service makes the point that the British were the main global warmonger in World War II shows that the Russians know the role the British played in creating Adolf Hitler to march east against Russia. Of course, Hitler turned into a bit of a Frankenstein monster and then marched west. But that's very important in terms of the Russian understanding. So let's go back to The Guardian. It goes on to say, it is a mantle Britain has worn on and off for more than 2 centuries in Russia's view. During the Cold War, the U.S. was known in KGB parlance as the main enemy, with Britain a distant second.
That was pretty good. So definitely watch these ladies. They know what they're talking about. They've been in politics for like 50 years. So you just get a little taste of what. Yeah, see? Look at these idiots. This is what we're up against, folks. These morons right here. You're not going to get the audit. Very good. Wow. Oh, excuse me. I got gas today. Oof. Oh, what the heck? Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, they're awesome. They're just, oh, wow. They finally just decided to get, I don't know. That's crazy. Yes, Claudia, she goes live pretty much every day. Oh, man. I wish I could shut up, but it's probably got copyright stuff. Oh, I can't. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, that's not good. Ooh. These are. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I've been at this for almost 2 hours. Wow. Time flies. So thank you so much for joining. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'll probably do some more lives. You know, now that I'm back in the swing of things here. Anyway, thank you all. God bless all of you. God bless the dude elected President Donald J. Trump. And God bless America. Stand by patriots. It's all. Have a great week, everybody. God bless.